Alright, we might as well start. Alright, welcome everyone. I hope you're having a good Friday. It's Friday here. It was my last day of my job. I start a new job on Monday, so technically I'm in between jobs. Otherwise, yes. Yeah, it's been a big day for me today. Today I am celebrating with a small glass of celebration. I'm just doing a chill stream and yeah, we shall get started. And thank you, Thomas, for the hosting. I keep forgetting to actually do the Steam Manager on my phone, so just in case anyone chats, I can pick it up there sometimes. Alright, let's actually share my screen. I just realized as I was doing all this, I have not set up my machine at all. Terribly sorry, I'm running a bit late. One of my last tasks was to run off and drop off a USB. So that's all done. So let's get started. We've got our Ruby script ready to roll. Like so. Alright, key in that password. Okay. Let's CD into NearBeach here. Alright, git pull. Gotta do a git pull. We're also going to CD into the PyCharm project. Make sure that the source is activated and from the server. We've got to fix up this issue. So we might as well fix it up whilst we're here. It's probably going to be like literally just do this. Yep. Starting with the editor, you can now customize the type of one. Yep. Alright. Configure default autofield. Right, let's copy that. Let's use PyCharm today. Alright, just loading up PyCharm. Terribly sorry, I usually had this all set up before stream and stuff like that, but did I? Nope. Oh, this is a good glass of celebration. Alright, now this is under the settings, untitled settings. Let's use their example. Alright, that ain't gonna work. Oh, I've got to put it in quotation marks. Oh, okay. down there. Alright, jumping in. So we just fixed that small little tiny thing. Okay, we've got an issue where cannot upload and get downloads on localhost. So we go to NearBeach, our local host. Let's open up the projects, documents. Let's upload a document. Let's upload Amber meowing. So there it is. Upload worked perfectly fine, but that file does not exist. So error, no such directory. So untitled, private does exist, but this directory doesn't exist under there. It actually exists directly under untitled. So we've got to fix that up. Now, no, just give me 2 seconds. There might actually be some secret text in there. I am just going to squeeze it up. The mail trap is fine. That's perfectly fine. Alright, cool. So I just got to double check. I have accidentally shown some credentials in the past. So yeah, just doing that just in case. There are no real credentials here. The mailtrap stuff doesn't really matter because all you're going to do is send it to my mailtrap account and I just reset the thing. No harm, no foul. Alright. I think this might be a setting issue. I think this is just a setting issue. Let's have a look. We've got to actually cancel the server and run it again. Let's upload another document. Oh, too large. Home, private. Okay, so changing that didn't do anything. Alright. Private media root. Alright, I think I've got to pen something on here. Let's work through this smart, alright? Let's actually check what the code does. Let's not just band-aid it, because I'm sick and tired of this getting band-aided, and it works for a bit and then something doesn't make it work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump into the views itself, so the document views, and let's have a look at the uploading of the document and what exactly is going on. Because the downloading of the document is appending the private in the folder. We might need to do that in the settings. All right. So add folder, that's perfectly fine. Add link, that's perfectly fine. We keep forgetting that there is a structure here. So document upload. So the following function will deal with the upload of the document. It will first, 1, check the user's permission. 2, place a request.post values into the form for validation. 3, create a new row in the document and store in the relevant data inside. 4, create a new row in document permission and assign it to the appropriate object. 5, send back the document information in JSON format. Okay, cool. So 1, check the user's permission. That's actually done out here. Oh, it's not done yet. Ah, cool. That is an issue we gotta fix. Alright, so form, document upload form, request post, request files. Okay, cool. So that's just getting the form request, sending it through, sorry, the post request, sending it through the form for validation and stuff like that. Everything will be fine if it passes this bit of logic. Document description. So we've got our document description. We got our file from here, which is the document. If document description doesn't equal anything, we then just override saying, replace it with the file name. Perfectly fine. Okay, document submit equals document save. Add the document location. So there we are adding in the, yeah, okay. Okay, so there we're adding in the file. At the document permission row. Let's file. All right, okay, cool. Okay, document submit, document. All right. Here, if okay, handle document, request files, document results, handle file upload. All right, handle file upload is an internal function. So file, so file permissions. Look at these permissions later. Yep, 755 should be fine for the moment. All right. Path equals OS join settings private user media document results document key ID. Okay, yep, it's just getting the key ID. Make the directory. Private media root. All right, so it's getting this data from private media root, which is here. All right. Fingers crossed. Ah, no Victorias. Ah, there's nurse sucks. All right, cool. Ooh, request failed with. Okay. Network. We didn't catch the network. All right. Going down here. No such directory. Untitled. Okay. So it looks like with the make directory, we've got to make the directory and. All right. Cool. Path OS join make directory. I didn't actually store it in the right place. I'm going to cancel that. Oops. All right, upload document. Meetings. Perfect. All right, cool. I think I fixed it. And hey, Jay the developer, how are you today? Yes. And Dex Vinyl, how are you today too? Hola to you. I am just going to quickly, where's my PyCharm? I titled Surviving. Oh, fair enough. Very unhappy, lol. Oh no, what went wrong? What a week of patching and deploying. Oh god, this close to Christmas? Oh fuck. Oh. Is it a Thursday or Friday where you are, Jay? Because the workplace I just left, yep. Oh no. I feel so sorry for you, man. Yeah, no, oh. Damn. Yeah. I'm... I don't know what to say. But yeah, Legacy Enterprise, yep. Yep, yeah. Hopefully they're paying you the big bucks. So yeah. And what's the matter, Dex, with JS? What issue are you having at the moment? Okay, so I've just pasted all those in there. This should... Yeah, cool. That should just instantly fix these. No socks won't work because it didn't get uploaded properly. Getting started? Ah, fair enough. There is free code camp, which could be a good place to actually quickly scratch up on stuff. So yeah, JavaScript has its, I'm not going to say issues, I'm going to say quirks. So yeah. Oh, it isn't helping? Damn. Well, you can follow the Discord and ask in the Discord. So I'm more than happy to, after stream, help you. Too many quirks I'm finding. Yeah. So remember, it was built in 14 days, apparently. JavaScript built in 14 days. Was it 14, I think? Something. It's like one of those weird sort of things where it was built really quickly. I don't know where I heard that, but yeah. So yeah, anyway, we fixed one bug, which is great. I am going to put this on ready for retest. We updated the folder creation string and the save file string to include private. Things that work once won't work again, for example. Oh, that's a bit weird. Yeah, if you've got a paste bin, let's paste it in. Let's see if I can actually help you with it. I'm having sparkling celebrations at the moment, so... Anyway, jumping back out to my bugs. This next release, when it happens, hopefully before the New Year's, it's going to be big. It is going to be huge. So yeah, cannot add team leader to any groups. Yep. That one I've got to design. I've been putting it off. Requirements will appear in both assigned. Oh, I've got to do that on my Mac because for some strange reason, whenever I jump into the Python shell, it crashes this computer. Don't know why. Hard to scroll horizontally on Kanban board. I started doing something. Yeah, I need to do something like that. That's just a simple scroll bar type of thing. With the little arrows on either side being like, you can drag me across. So I need to design that though. So RFC tasks, add in blocks for change so they can't start until previous. That one's gonna be part of the. I'm really gonna, in the next release, I'm thinking of really concentrating on the request for change, really streamline a lot of it. So yeah, that way people can actually use NearBeach for requests for changes and stuff like that, because there's not much out there. There's ServiceNow. That's about it. Cannot assign task RFC to anyone. Yep, that's also big. That's going to be next release and stuff like that. Welcome text. That's going to be a couple of ones. Cannot remove assign users to an object. Oh, yep, this is a good one. And hello, cat. I don't know if it's hard X. Capsis06, welcome. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Capsis. Welcome to my stream. So yeah, just having a relaxing stream tonight. I'm just finished my previous job today, and I started a new one Monday, so technically in between a job. So yeah. Just doing a bit of NearBeach tonight, fixing up a few bugs. Cannot remove assigned users from an object. So let's log into NearBeach with a person who has high enough permissions. Okay, navigate to any open project. Try and remove the users responsible for unsafe project. All right, Crimson users. They're right, we can't remove them. We can click on them, but we can't remove them. So this should be easy. We should be able to add in a little X. So if we have a simple edit as HTML, I'll zoom in for you guys. I'm gonna bring this down. I'm just adding note section at the top of the pastebin. Give me 5 bits. Yeah, sure. Take your time. I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. I literally just started and I've got enough energy. And yeah, so hopefully during the holidays I will fix up the auto deployment service, and then people can start signing up for it and so forth like that. It'll be free for the alpha until I figure out how to deploy updates and all that kind of stuff. And then once I get into the beta, I'm thinking free for 5 users, and then anything over that will cost. But not much. I've been having a look at prices from other places and stuff like that. So I'm keeping it in the same sort of price line. Alright, cool. So, delete. Let's have that position absolute. Oh, there we go. Let's do right 0. Oh, alright. Actually, I kind of, even though I would like it over here, those names and stuff like that would be kind of, we could have a, but I do have that on other screens. So yeah. GitHub Actions for deploy. Can help it. The one problem is with NearBeach is that they're all separate instances. So yeah, I guess GitHub Actions could potentially set something off that would update them. I've also got to think about how I would want to update them too. Like if I've got 100, let's say I've got 100 different instances, I would only want to push the update to maybe 10 of them for the first little while, see if any complaints come in, and then move to the next 50, any complaints come in, and then the rest of them. So that way, if there is something wrong, I can stop the rollout, fix that issue, patch it, and then send through another update. So yeah, I've got to figure out all this stuff. So yeah, I've just been so busy. So hopefully next year, middle of next year, hopefully it'll be all finished released. Yeah, so I'm using Lambda, The best thing about lambdas is you can have as many as you want, well, within limitations, of course. And yeah, I lost my train of thought. So you should be able to spin up multiple different lambdas and stuff like that. Yeah. I will figure it out. Zapper. And sadly, I probably have to find a new tool. Because they have just recently been like... Oh, just wait. Zapper Python. Just recently been like, we are... shutting down or something like that. So yeah. And then I've got a bunch of little tiny microservices that only do really one thing when doing stuff. So they talk to a database which kind of holds the states of each machine and stuff like that. So yeah. I've also got to think, because AWS has pulled quite a lot of funding away from not-for-profits and stuff like that. I've got to think about Azure as a potential solution too. So yeah, I've got a lot to think about. I just clicked the wrong button and lost the notes. Well, don't worry. Take your time. Take your time. I'm here for a while. Only 10 lines. Oh, nice, yeah. So where I'm working, well, my new job on Monday, they're all Azure and stuff like that. And I work worked, now I've got to use the past tense because I no longer work at that other place. Yeah, I worked quite a lot in Azure. So using application gateways, virtual machines, app servers, their SQL databases, and the MySQL databases. I think that's pretty much it that I've used. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what Microsoft can also offer. I've also got to learn Docker and Kubernetes and stuff like that, and also think, would that be a better way to sort of spin up instances, be able to just load up a Docker container in a Kubernetes environment, something like that. I've got a lot to learn. Not gonna lie, the next 12 months is gonna be like, holy hell. Anyway, what were we doing? So we want to actually just remove a user, so yeah. Does that span? It just sits there, position absolute. Guess I could do left 100%, but that's 100% of the page, not the parent itself. It's not what we want. Oh, that was meant to be left. Oops. Look. Bit of a brain fart there. 100 pixels. I wonder why it's like going all the way over there. 150 pixels. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I mean, we could do it there. But I've done other things too. Let's add a bug in here. Let's NearBeach project. Gotta fix up how this looks in this window. Okay, so they've got that. And they've also got that, but that's flex. Which that works like that. include that there with the trash can. Could put it underneath. Like, I'll get rid of that. Delete node. Alright, let's edit this. Edit. Remove team member. I mean, you don't want it that far down. It's a little too close to the email. If I put the trash can there. Also, what happens when I start changing stuff around? Oh, heck. It's going to be easier if I just pick that. Alright. Okay, so the card stays relatively the same size. So yeah, I could potentially just put it there easily. Alright, let's try that. So, first things first, I'm going to close all these tabs. Also, I've got to set up the npm run watch. So all the JavaScript gets compiled. Oh. So wait, I want to actually push my changes first. Status. Check out NearBeach static. Get status. Add get commit. Alright, cool. Just gotta. Sorry, I'm just crossing my T's and dotting my I's at this moment. Alright, we just finished it. There it is. So I just want to make sure that I push my code, so if I make any mistakes, I can always do a hard refresh, hard reset. Okay, let's click on NearBeach. No, I'm in the wrong spot. Let's click on source, JavaScript, components. We want the modules. Yep, modules, submodules, and then we want the users list. So, where are you? Groups and users module. Okay, cool. So here's the groups. Here's the users. There's a user right there. So what we need to do is just have a span. We're essentially copying in. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Let's see what I can do. All right, notes. The first time that any database is written, it works fine. Multiple records within loop 149. The second and third time any database is written, it writes only one record, then writes no more records. Console log lines, however, output the correct information that I expect, writing into the database loops. Alright, second and third loops, even when I start the location in the data for the API changes. Data in the database, it will not write anything at all, even though the data is different. And hello, Clever Princess. Yeah, so I did have a little break for about a couple of weeks a little while ago. I had so much work to do, it wasn't funny. So yeah, how are you going? Alright, so you got required.env config. Cool. Far path equals require path. Const HTTP equals require HTTP. Yes, alright. Const pool equals require Postgres dot pool. Okay, cool. Pool equals pool. So that's just connecting to the database, okay, and you're just getting the environmental variables from there. That's perfectly fine. Fast slugfly modules export. Oh no, that does not sound nice at all. I do hope you do get a nice sleep. I had a similar issue last year and I went on melatonin and it's worked wonders for me. So yeah, hopefully you can talk to your doctor and hopefully they can give you something. Yeah, that, and also I don't drink much caffeine, so it wasn't caffeine for me. Alright, so that's just a function. It calls back, it sleeps milliseconds. Okay. That's another function. That's another function. Okay, cool. So down here, required to connect to client. Find key is all. I don't know if that's reserved. All. Alright, doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm wanting to talk to my doc. It's just hard to get up. Ah, no. Okay, yeah. Damn. Well, hopefully soon, Clever Princess. Hopefully soon. Alright. New just cogs. Okay. So that's the get. Oop. All right. So the first time the database is written, it works fine. Multiple records written. Okay. Cool. Loop at line 149. 149. For each. Oh, okay, yeah, folder data folders. Okay, cool. Insert into library. Yep. Now, how are you querying? All right. Look, just wait. What was I after? Pool. I'm just checking something. In short, I'm sleeping 4 hours a day. Yeah, I had the same issue. And it sucks, and then you're really, really excited and you go to bed at 6 and you wake up at 10 and then you gotta stay up for like 11 hours and then work starts. Progress is going good. I'm just taking a little break to help Dex Final at the moment with his code, so I'm just looking up something. I don't want to say what I'm looking up, just because it might be not the case with this particular language. So yeah. So pull query. I want a query. Okay, query, select, blah, blah, blah. All right, and there's, yep, okay, cool. And then Okay, cool. Yeah, okay, cool. Good thing I didn't say anything. So, yeah. See the red message. Promise. Query, okay, and then it goes into promise result. Oh, okay. About pull query. Do not use pull query if you need transactional integrity. The pull with dispatch every query passed onto pull query on the first idle client transactions with PostgreSQL a scope to a single client. So dispatching individual queries with a single transaction across multiple random clients will cause big problems in your app and not work. For more information, read transactions. Oh, good spot, Jay. I did not read below that. I just read the example. I'm terrible sometimes. To execute transactions with no progress, you can simply begin, commit, and roll back queries yourself through a client. Because no progress strives to be low level and unopinionated, it doesn't provide any high level abstractions specifically around transactions. You must use the same client instance for all statements within a transaction. Postgres isolates a transaction to an individual client. This means method, you will have problems. Do not use. Alright, cool. I'm assuming data isn't committed or something. Yeah, I am seconding that. Okay, let's have a look at this example. So we connect. Alright, so error, client done. Where's that bracket coming from? Is that the if error? Or is that the const should have bought? Oh, that's a const should have bought. Alright, cool. If should have bought, return. Alright, cool. Const query text. Insert. Yep. Client query if should have bought, return 1 and 2. Okay, so you've got your prepared query here. You've got your variables which go into the prepared query there. So client query, insert, there's your query, there's your prepared variables. Error and results get passed in here. So if abort, error, it just returns. Client query commit. So it then gets committed if there are no issues. If error, console, error, committed transactions, and then you want to commit them out there. Alright, cool. I am going to edit that paste bin. I'm literally just going to copy most of this. Okay, so you've already defined the pool. You've already defined a constant pool, so I'm not going to copy those. Is there a way I can edit this paste bin? Where did I put the paste bin? Alright. I'm gonna log in, don't I? Just... Alright, okay, cool. Shoot. Let's open up that again. Oh, I should change my avatar. Alright, choose file. Aw. Oh, Captain sucks. Alright, cool. Alright, cool. cool. Can I edit this? No, not yet. So I can clone it though. Oh, this is going to be hard for me. Right. Okay, cool. So you've got it here. Async function, get artist 3 detail. Wait, pull query. All right. Oh, syntax highlight. Oh, duh. Okay, where was one? What was? Okay, thank you. She's sideways there. Okay, I'm just gonna open this up again. I'm gonna see what exact line. You said 149. So this will be part of here. All right. So 149. Folder data for each. All right. This is one of those inconsistent things that won't hit 149 work perfectly. Don't know. Just because I haven't used this Postgres pull yet. So, but yeah, usually you just have to read the documentation. So what I'm actually going to do is, in this sort of case, I am going to change that from here. So I'm going to paste in what they've got. And I am hopefully going to find the end of this one, which I think is here. Oh, they don't have a shortcut to... Alright, NGL is not JS specific. Most likely race conditioning. Yeah. Alright. So I'm just taking a guess at this at the moment. So we've got our pull, we've got our connect. So it just connects. Get our arrow function in so we can actually pull in our folder data. This should actually be tabbed in for starters. Alright. Like so. I am gonna comment in here. Simple query to find out if we should jetpack out of here. So it does have an issue, a console in there. It does tell you why and stuff like that, which is great because if you are having problems, it should tell you what problems you're having. So this is the meaty query section. So we've got a client, we begin the transactions and stuff like that. So we've got a constant query text, inserts, usernames. There's our we are going to replace that with what you have. All right, that was easy. Behind query text, query text. Oh, that's a secondary thing in there. All right, cool. I'm just undoing that. All right. So I'm just thinking. Okay, I'm going to write my own in here. Okay. Determine if we jetpack out. Okay. You second this option, yeah? Okay, cool. And then our let's do the loop here. So this will be the folder data dot for each. We have a just to keep it you've got an element. Okay, we can keep element. Like so. Alright, cool. So in here, what we want to do is const query text equals, and then we're going to paste what you've got. Like so. They'll do. Alright, we're going to end that line, and then we got const query values, and that will be a simple array. So you've actually got something similar. I'm actually just copying and pasting that, quite literally. Like so. I'm just going to tab them up like this. Right. Hopefully I don't make any mistakes. And then we want to run the data. Sorry, run the query, not the data. So from this, they've just got a simple little client query. They've got the insert text photo and stuff like that. So we've got query text, query values. All right, and then they've got error and then response, where they do their thing in here. So first thing we want to do is we want to check if we're aborting. The next thing is we just want to print an error if there is an error. Oops, I don't know why this is going all over the place. And then you just want to do done. And then I can get rid of this data. Oh, where does that end? Oh god. Press F11 instead. I'm about 2% sure I've got all my brackets lined up correctly, so please check the brackets. And I'm about 60% sure I probably got it. Or on the right path there, judging from what this is telling me to do. So essentially this is running a query where we've got the query text where we're inserting stuff and so forth like that. That Brunica goes into this $ value here. You then got an error response. Inside here, we're just checking if we're aborting. And then you've got you've got a query that is run whilst this query is run. So yeah. I don't know if that will help, but how do I save? Is this the, this is the what do I call it? Oh god, it's so tiny. Alright, I'll zoom back in. Don't know why Socks is lying down in that picture. You all saw her, she was standing up. I swear she was standing up. So, yeah, oh wait, here it says do not use pull query. Why was I using pull query then? Oh, client query. Oh no, I'm using client. Full connect. Okay, no, I'm not using query. I'm using client query. Or should be using client query. Did I use that right? Let's have a look. Oh, which one's mine? Which one's yours? Yep, okay, this one's mine. Query text, query values, client query. Okay, good. All right. I shall give you this. No promises. No promises. I've never used PG Pool before, so hopefully I send you on the right sort of path. And I'll paste in what I'm reading here. So this is what I copied here and cut down to what you needed. So fingers crossed. Yeah. Just be careful of the brackets because I didn't count the brackets. So if anything goes wrong, it's most likely my brackets. But yeah, that's sort of, you'll either work or not, yeah. But yeah, hopefully it gets you in the right direction. So here is what I usually do with tuners at work. Take the part that's not working and break it down into the simplest form. Take the loop for inserting records and get it working by itself, i.e. you can insert records in a loop, taking out other codes that can affect the data insert. Ah. And hello, Iris! How are you? Long time no see. I got my clickily clackily Rubik's Cube today, so that's what I'm fidgeting on. If you guys are hearing that noise, that is this, not my keyboard. The keyboard sounds like this. Very loud clicking noises. I don't know how my new job will take that. So yeah. Anyway, how have you been, Iris, by the way? Oop, where am I going? I'm going over here somewhere. I cannot upload. Yep, okay, cool. Fell into, okay. Sorry to hear that. I'm hoping you're getting better and getting the attention and needs that you need. I can't word at the moment, so do apologize for my bad wording, but I do hope you're getting what you need. So yeah, I fully understand. It's horrible. And that noob, how are you? How have you been? And I haven't told both of you this yet, but I'm technically in between jobs. So I finished up with my job today at my old place, and I started a new job on Monday. So exciting stuff. So technically in between jobs. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. I am looking forward to it. However, I'm probably gonna take this whole weekend just to relax and stuff like that. So yeah. Can't remember if beard grown or was same back then. I've actually had the beard cut down. Where's my phone? Alright, this way. I think I still have it on my phone. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, here it is. I'll do the full picture here. So, the ring's gonna get in the way. Oh wait, I can turn down that. Alright, cool. Hopefully it'll focus. But these, come on, focus. There we go. So essentially, because we've been in lockdown so much, the one on, the messy head one was me. Before a haircut. So it got big. It got really big. Oops, I better switch back. Got really big. So yeah, it was huge. I was having so many problems with like food getting stuck in it and stuff like that. So yeah. You mean to say they're both not you? Yeah, almost. There's always the joke where it's like web developer with a job is the messy hair with the big beard. Web developer without a job is like clean shaven and stuff like that. So yeah. Slowly get back to normal. That's glad to hear that. That noob. Short delay on the browser. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm going good. I'm pretty excited with the new job about to start. You know, going through the whole scared, excited sort of emotions and stuff like that. So yeah, I've got to sit down. I've been using Umbraco again because I use a lot of Umbraco. So I've been sitting down and playing around with that at the moment just to really kind of scratch myself, bring myself up to speed. So day one, I'm not like walking in there going, oh God. So yeah, I've been using and having fun with Lua. Oh, nice. Yeah, I haven't played with Lua yet. So yeah, I've got to also sit down and do a bit of C#, but luckily for me, a friend gave me this website where it's like learn a language and yada yada, where it just gives you all the different classes, how they're laid out, the objects, how they're laid out, and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just scrolling through going, okay, yep, I've learnt that, that's C++, that's C++, that's C++, that's C++. Oh, that's how you do that. That's C++, that's C++, that's C++, and stuff like that. So yeah, just quickly going through that. It's essentially a cheat sheet. So if you know a language, just jumping onto that site, I'll try and find it. It's been really, really good. That's right. Alright, learn X in Y minutes. Alright. So I'll just copy this, paste this in. So yeah, this is what I've been mainly doing. So I've been like clicking on this. I've been like, okay, cool, there's public void, yep, method of class, other with, yep, okay, cool, so it's got to be in camel case, string, yep, camel case with the first case, lowercase, input, yep, usings instead of inputs, yep, that's perfectly fine, namespace, learning, C#, okay, cool, yada, so I'm literally just going through this, just memorizing and stuff like that, being like, okay, yep, oh, yep, I remember using something like, instead of namespaces, what was it? I think it was like public classes and stuff like that from C++. So public class, but oh yep, it extends from the DB context and stuff like that. Oh yep, cool, yep. So yeah, that was, oh God, 10 years ago? Maybe, actually a little less. Yeah, I think I was using it in 2014. So yeah, it's been a while since I've used C++. Yeah, I'm joining a .NET shop. So yeah. So they told me they do quite a bit of CMS on Umbraco and stuff like that. So yeah, gotta know my .NET. So getting a Mac though. So I'm trying to think. Umbraco's, you can now develop on a Mac, which is good. So Umbraco, oof. .NET live on stream, let's go. Oh, maybe give me a month or two. So yeah, I don't mind Umbraco. I kind of like how it structures some things. It can be very structured. So yeah. And then again, I like a lot of CMSs. And then there's Drupal. So yeah. C++ is fun. I need to do more projects with it. Yeah. Oh, fair enough. Yeah. Sometimes a lot of projects can creep up. I've been I took a couple of weeks ago, 2 weeks off stream just because I needed to get quite a lot of work done for a client. So yeah, which also reminds me I've got to finish off another client tonight. Shoot. Just minor fixes. It shouldn't take more than an hour. I was meant to do it the other day, but I left my charger for my laptop at work and my Mac was almost out of charge, and I was like, I'll do it Friday night. So yeah. NearBeach.net rewrite. Oh God. I've already rewritten it once. So Yeah. It's August. It's been a year. It's been nearly 18 months. So yeah, each iteration gets better and faster. Yeah. Apparently. I do have to sit down and really optimize it. I know I can. I know I should. So yeah, currently it's sending 1.64 megabytes. I mean, if you had it all separated, you would only need to change one side. Yep. And welcome, Luck-chan. Lucky can? Like the H's are here. Welcome. I do hope you're enjoying the stream. So yes. Alright. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was trying to figure out how I would want to do this. So yeah, currently, is that a flex box though? Image, yes it is. So if I duplicate node, I could do this, couldn't I? Actually, no, I want to do the icon. Alright, what does NearBeach do with Django? Okay, so Django, I don't know how much you know. So Django is a web framework built on top of Python. So I'm just finding this. Whoop. Yep, there I go. So what NearBeach does is NearBeach is an open source project management system. So its back end, so its API and basic template rendering is done in Django. So I'm using Django as a sort of hybrid, so to say. So it will most likely send data when there's a request. And the front end it's built using VueJS, so Django will render the templates with VueJS components on it, and the VueJS components just take everything and go with it. So a lot of this is essentially just VueJS. The only thing rendered by Django would be these menus up here and the tags calling these components. So yeah, if we have a look at the source code, so NearBeach, so this is the NearBeach component of it, the Django component of NearBeach. So as you can see, it's built using quite a lot of just Python files. So you've got yourself check first time logins, this is all Python with Django. So yeah, and then you've got your templates. So let's just go. So yeah, this will render out that's pretty much all the template that there needs to be. So yeah. Alright, I was going to do this. So div class equals delete tag. I'm going to see where I used that before. Okay. Beyond click equals delete tag. Okay, I'm not gonna use the delete tag. I'm gonna say remove user. Gonna bring up chat. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, I've heard of Flask. I sadly haven't used it, but I've got a friend who does, and he says it's he likes it too. So yeah. How does NearBeach improve Django apps? So essentially, NearBeach is the open project management system that you are seeing right now. So this is just an application. So the idea is you can create organizations, customers, Kanban boards, requests for changes. You can have new projects and tasks and any requirements and stuff like that. So it's designed to be around that sort of big body sort of project management. And I'm working towards getting the UI, hopefully next year, the UI and UX, so that there is a sort of workflow so people can jump in and be like, okay, well, this requirement needs a project and stuff like that, and they create a project and so forth like that, and everything gets sort of tracked at different stages. So yeah, a lot of that information will have to be done, well, the tracking of it will have to be done using a lot of my data analysis skills, where I will have to create sort of widgets that will do that for the user. So yeah, I've got quite a lot of plans for it. So yeah, slowly building upon it. So yeah, welcome, by the way. All right, so what we want to do is we want to remove this user. We are going to add in a if statement to make sure that the user is at least got the right permissions. That should actually be there. The if equals. Now, this is where we're going to check the user permissions. Do I actually pass down these user permissions? Yes, I do. Cool. There's our user level. So user level. So this should be greater or equal to 3, I do believe, of the user levels. All right, cool. Now I gotta, oh no, it doesn't like that. All right, cool. So in here, I'm just gonna put in a simple remove user. We're testing it out at the moment. I do have to actually start doing the build again. Oops. Waiting for it to compile, so yeah. All right, bring that down, removing this, clicking on this, refreshing this. Okay, we've got our remove user. Great news. All right, cool. So that is under the wrong place for starters. That should actually belong up there. Not a problem. This is, we just, oh, too far. This is how we test. All right. Let's just, I'm not having luck with everything being needed up tonight. So there we go. That should also be like that. That's just a nick pick from my side. Okay, so we actually want the trash can in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for trash. We're just going to paste that code in. All right, so at the moment, we don't need to worry about the V on, but we will do that in a few minutes. All right, so just doing a refresh. There's our little trash can. This is looking good. All right, cool. So let's click on our little remove user. All right. Now this is actually a flex box. So what if I put this at the end? All right, that's perfectly fine. And then all we need is color red. And then we need to translate in the x-axis. We only want to, let's start with 10 pixels. Let's start with negative 10 pixels. I'm cheating. I really am cheating here. All right. That works perfectly fine. I do need to test these with longer emails and stuff like that. So, yeah. But what we can do is we can add in that class into SAS now. source. We want our Sass components. This would be... Oh, I don't have... Alright, layouts. Nope. Alright, new file. Users and groups.scss. And then what we have is remove user, bang those two in like so. We now need to add that in to our main. So I like this to be alphabetical order. Import components. And then users and groups. Alright, cool. That should all be rendering. Oops, something happened. Something dinged. And thank you very much, Elsmon, for following. It is greatly appreciated. So, let's just do a refresh. Ooh. Oh. Alright, we got one little tiny thing. I didn't put this at the end of the flex. Alright, just pasting that there. Oh, getting that wrong. Gonna paste that like that. Alright, cool. Road to 300. Let's go. Yes, I know what. 283. Slowly getting there. Ooh, this looks nice. Okay, that looks nice. So all we need to do is now just remove the user. But I am just going to get a quick drink. I have been talking non-stop for the last nearly hour and a half. I'll be right back. I won't be long, I swear. I'll put on the, let's wait. Getting a drunk screen. All right, there we go. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. All right. Oh, no, I gotta hit the transition. All right, thank you very much, everyone, for sticking around. Although it's very dry. All right. Okay. Oh, let's get back into it. Let's, oh, just before I do continue, so my old co-workers gave me this. This is super adorable. It's got little socks. Oh, trying to get it into focus. Oh. Little tiny socks. So yeah. Finally brought it home today. Okay, jumping into it. I didn't transition. Scene. I will eventually get one of those little things where I can press the button. This year I found out there are metal ice cubes and glasses that can be frozen. Yeah! I knew about the stones because of whiskey. I'm assuming it was only a matter of time till they tried different metals and stuff like that. As for glass, in Australia it isn't uncommon, especially in certain really hot areas, to actually have glasses in the fridge. It's just one of those sort of weird things that in Melbourne not so much, but you might come across a couple of bars where they'll have it, especially on a really hot day, just glasses in the fridge. However, if you go more north, it becomes slightly more common. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm drinking a little bit of dry apple cider. So, oops, sorry, I've got to get the thing on here. There we go. There, that's caught up. All right, not normal glass, it's a glass with two sides of glass inside the glass lol. Oh, okay. Just wait. Not like those, not like those. Oh, kind of like this. So this is double-walled glass, I think it's called, where it's a... Wait. So it's like got like a double wall, but they filled it with liquid. Oh, nice. That could work. Yeah, that would work. Actually, double-walled beer glasses. Okay, so it's double-walled that... Nice. Okay, I think I got a couple of ideas. Oh yeah. If you find a link to the the liquid stuff, send it to me, please. I'm about to give up on this blasted thing. Now it won't even run its original format. Oh. Not found modules. Errored about not... Did you, That's a bit weird. Did you accidentally delete your node library or something like that? I remember when I was first learning NPN. Whoa. I was thrown in on the deep end. Alright, so this looks good. However, when we want to hover over it, and I think it's double hover. No, it's singular. We want... like so. Alright, cool. I can find the link if I don't forget it today. Let's to do after day job. Yep, fair enough. You can't look that stuff at work. Well, NPN should fix it. Fix that shouldn't. It's yeah, NPN install should fix it, and it didn't. Okay. A company from Austria. It just needs a couple more letters. Oh, sorry, it's just I'll joke. I love seeing stuff where it goes from like China. If you like buy something in China and stuff like that, sometimes it will be sent to the wrong country. It's happened to me before. So yeah, I had something cheap go to Austria, and then it gets there, and then they just send it back to Australia. So yeah, it does happen every now and then. Not so often. It's just probably someone's had 3 o'clock itis and they've just put it in the wrong pile. So yeah. After so many years of industry, this should be fixed by now. I know. It should be. It should be. The npm, yeah, the npm install should fix it. What error is the npm giving? Because that'll be interesting to know. I'm also pretty sure there's a lot of Australians who do track their packages have had something similar happen at least once in their lifetime. So yeah. Now I'm wondering how much of it, how common it is. Error, could not find modules core chess. Oh my. Okay, let's. I got a problem building React app. Yep. Okay. You're not building a React app from what I can tell, but sorry, a bit of beard hair in my mouth then. Just give me 2 seconds. Your code. I've just opened up the wrong link. Ignore me doing that. That's also the wrong link. Alright, cool. Paste bin. So require alright, I'm just gonna have to keyword this. Core.js. Alright. You don't have ES6 or ES7. Yeah, okay. Yeah, try what that noob said. Just in case. Where did those 3 lines come from? They're from line 132 to 134. They aren't in your original. Oh, what? I remember them being in the original. Because I was stuck up whether, I was wondering if that was a reserved term. Alright, alright. Ah, there's your thing. So this is what you said. Yeah, there they are. Okay. Find key. How many times is that shown on the page? Oh, that's okay. That's fine. Is we're gonna search that because that will appear everywhere. All of it. Okay. In those cases, just comment them out. Yeah, just comment them out. If they're not needed, they'll hopefully solve your problem. So yeah. Okay, if you prefer not to bring... Okay, cool. Yep. Let's close that. Let's close that. Yeah, I gotta sit down and read all that again. Memorize it. Internalize it. Realize that these are actually quite strong. Oh, 5%. No, that's fine. It's the ginger beer that's strong. Alright, cool. So, refresh. Ooh, yep. Okay, cool. Good. Now, I wonder wondering if I could change the background color. Okay, so I want the hover elements on here. Include hover, dark red, background color. No, it does the whole thing. And now we're just going. Me being silly. Okay, so I don't want to have a hover color. Definitely not. Yeah, okay, definitely not. Okay. Now, user first name. Do we have user ID? Username. Username. We've got username. So I'm just thinking how I want to actually do this. So I've got two, essentially they're equivalent primary keys, almost equivalent primary keys. So you've got the username and you've got the user ID. So I could potentially, I could just use the username. Yeah, I'll just use the username. Because it's right there, it'll be easy. So what we need to do is on these iconify, we've got a V on click equals remove user, and then we just key in the user name, like so. Get rid of a couple of these, do this. We need to program this, that's perfectly fine. We'll scroll down to the method. ABCD remove user. So for those who are new, I am a stick in the mud when it comes to alphabetizing stuff. It's just because I have problems trying to find stuff on the page. So yeah, that's just the only reason why. Okay, cool. Tell the back end we no longer want this user attached. Cool. So what we got to do, Axios. Post. We have a simple this root URL because that URL can change. So object data this destination this oops, it's not looking. This location ID and then scroll across. Remove user. What's that? We do need to send data. So what we're going to do is first drag the chat so I don't miss anything right next to me. We are going to set up data to send. This is just a simple const data to send equals a new form. Data to send dot set username is going to equal username that we're calling in through the function. All right, pretty simple stuff. All right, data to send. Looking good, looking good. All right, so from here we've got a then. We'll have a response from the back end, which will be great. And I'll tell you what. We're not actually going to do that. Now, this.show error modal, error, this dot destination. All right, cool. So, I have a problem with the Kanban board at the moment, and I'm going to fix this issue. So you move a card from one place to another, it will snap back and then snap to the new spot. The reason for this snapping is that when you move it, there is no assumptions, there is sort of no response of whether or not that move was successful. So essentially, the reason why it snaps back is because that's what the data is meant to do. The data clearly states it's over there in the original spot. And hey, Chris, how are you? I hope you're going well. Essentially what has happened is that it will contact the database will respond back after a couple of, like 100 milliseconds or 200 or however milliseconds, and then all of a sudden it will pop back to the new spot. So I am going to go with, and I keep forgetting the term, it's something like I'm assuming that it's going to work and then just do the data changes. Anyway, I'm going to catch up. Hey Chris, how are you? How was your day? I finished at my last job, so I've been laughing at this. I've been joking about it. I'm like, I'm technically in between jobs because I literally am. Finished one and I'm going to start another one. So yeah, optimistic updates. That's the word. So yeah, I'm going to start using optimistic updates in NearBeach. So it's just going to assume everything's going to go fine. If something doesn't, it's going to revert that information. So yeah. And hey, DP the Grey, how are you today? I'm going good. And Arcania sorry, I'm terrible with names. Hello, I'm a front-end developer. I've never finished my CS degree. I did it the first year and now I have 3 years of experience and feel like I can't code for real, but I have deep knowledge of my project and the framework I use. What should I do? How can I judge myself? I don't have a CS degree. I've got a degree in mathematics. I am literally on Monday starting as a front-end developer. So yeah, a lot of your work will come through experience. The universities and stuff like that teach you one of two things. They teach you how to learn yourself, so how to look stuff up, how to research and so forth like that. And they teach you the basics, just enough to sort of, you know, do stuff. Essentially, you've got 3 years of experience. You'll be fine. So, yeah. Anyway, DP the Grey, I'm good watching screen for a long time. We'll go take a walk outside and breathe fresh air. Fair enough. And Jay the Developer, uni, where I learned how not to be a software developer. Fair enough. So, yeah. So, Arcancia? Gugu? Okay. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. New names I struggle with. I struggle with new words. Arencia Gugu. Yeah. So once again, I've got a maths degree. Okay, so I start maths. We got taught the very basics. So we're talking for loops. We got taught how to do arrays and stuff like that. Enough to actually do mathematical things. We did learn some optimization and control, but that was actually pure maths. That wasn't sort of the big O notation or anything like that and all that kind of stuff. So I got taught C, MATLAB, and C and MATLAB and Maple. So yes, and Aiden, thank you very much. So 7 months, wow. How have you been, Aiden? Anyway, getting back to the quick story. I might read my name as Aaron Chuagugu. Okay, I will try to remember. So essentially, a lot of that knowledge sort of transferred. I ended up working on database teams, built a small database application. I then jumped into web dev a lot later in my life, and I just kept learning stuff, and I'm still learning stuff. So earlier in the stream, I was talking about learn X in Y minutes. I'm just saying, I'm just skimming because these are cheat sheets. This is I'm actually loving this. It's a cheat sheet. And just skimming through this, being like, okay, cool, yep, this is how to do this and stuff like that. You just constantly learn. So yeah, you'll be fine. And I know I'm going to learn a lot on my new job. So yeah. All right, jump back into the code, try and catch up. You've been doing good, Aiden. That's great to hear. Just finished for the holidays. Nice. So yeah. And that's okay. Yeah. Anyway, I'm getting back to this. So, I keep saying I've just got optimization control stuck in my head. Just wait. Sorry, I'm going back with chat. Chris, I know you said it. Optimistic update. So I'm going to do an optimistic update. God, I am terrible with words. You slept in probably too much. Oh, fair enough. I want to go on a holiday and sleep in one day. I just wake up whenever the sun's up. I have a thing with just light in general. The sun comes up, I'm like, okay, I'm awake. So, not optimize, optimistic update. Okay, cool. That will take me probably 10 times to get right. All right. I got up at 10 a.m. Oh my God, 10 a.m. Jesus. No such thing as too much, just enough equals infinity. Yeah. Well, isn't there infinity at both ends? It's a bit dark. Anyway, optimization update. Oh my God, I got that word stuck in my head. Optimistic updates. I'm gonna say that one day, and that should be data form. Or form data. Alright, cool. Yeah, that works. So, we assume everything is going to be okay. Cool. So, what we want to do is remove the user from the list. So, oh, wrong way. I want to actually check out the group list up here. So it's just called group list. So this dot group list will equal this dot group list dot filter. We're just throwing in a row in here. Okay, cool. And then we're returning the row where the username does not equal username. So that should just remove it. Just finish the third. So I'm just catching up with chat very quickly. 0 does not equal infinity. Yeah. However, if you divide by 0, I think a lot of people have arguments with that still. So let's say not a Rickroll, I swear, as died down a lot. Ah, damn. Yeah, I did get, I haven't gotten anyone recently, but I do start a new job Monday, so I might do it. Yes, it is technically one due to, I keep forgetting the numerical laws and stuff like that. So, but there's a lot of mathematicians who fight about it, and I'm like, no, when you guys come up with it, I'll be fine. But remember, they also fought about imaginary numbers for years, and when they finally came up with it's an I and stuff like that, they found applications for it. very quickly. A lot of mathematics, especially new mathematics, the instant they discover it, an application for it is coming out. It's, yeah, it's kind of cool. But I sadly have not been keeping up with a lot of it. So yeah. Imaginary divided by negative imaginary equals bullshit, yeah. I always like the Euler's constant. No, I'm thinking of the wrong one. Euler has quite a lot of things under his name. There's the Euler's method to... I'm trying to think of the... something like e to the negative I pi equals 1. And the I pi... That's the identity. This is the one. E to the I pi plus 1 equals 0, or if you wanted to shorten it, e to the I pi equals negative 1. So I got it a bit wrong, but yeah, for some strange reason I really loved it. So yeah. Sounds like more bullshit, yeah. Yes! The factorial 0. Oh god. Let's see what Google says again. Because yeah, it's meant to be 1 or something. It's really weird. It's one of those ones that yeah, there's some weird math out there. I've forgotten quite a lot of the little nifty ones. So yeah, which is a pity. Because they were always fun at parties and people would be like, what the fuck are you talking about? And I'd be like, oh yeah, this. Alright, anyway, getting back to this. One of those ones. Your bias is out. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah. I do love math. It's probably why I jumped into math and actually completed it. So, yeah. It's been a while since I've used pure maths though, but I still use maths. Oh, okay, now that's still going red down there. Alright. Whoop. Okay, just wait. I'm just gonna do a console log. The good old got here. I'm pretty sure I'm famous for it now. People are like, oh, it's that guy who always writes got here. No problem doesn't equal no problem. Yes! There's always the sort of a double a positive will always be a positive. And the response to that is, yeah, yeah. Which I've always found funny because yeah is very negative. But yeah is positive. Alright. Got here. Okay, cool. It's doing its filter, but I've done group list. It's meant to be user list. Alright. Maybe the ciders are a little stronger than I thought. Something, something, a De Morgan's Law.
I don't know what y'all think, but I think that's pretty.
De Morgan's Law. Not A and B is the same. Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah, we had a literal class all about this and stuff like that. Let A to AN be a set of n sets. complete union of these sets is, yeah, so union all of them. Alright, because the generalization required finding unions in the intersection of many sets, it is important to... Oh god, this is taking me back. I need more heavier drinks to do this again. We also, funny enough, in maths, we did quite a lot of this, which was actually quite interesting. Because it's all logic built sort of stuff, and a lot of maths, sometimes you have some crazy logic. So, yeah. Like, we did a course called Numerical Solutions of DEs, which was quite literally a lot of DEs. So there were numerous differential equations and stuff like that, which is used quite a lot in sort of, if you want to do simulations like wind tunnel simulation, heat simulation and stuff like that through different materials and so forth like that. Essentially, I remember one project, you would set up your numbers, you set up your code, you literally hit enter, you wait 5 minutes till you get an R result. And then you key that R result into the next part of the formula and stuff like that, and just, yeah. And if the R result was a certain type of result, that's when you would use a different sort of set of formulas, because it would be a lot quicker as opposed to other ones and stuff like that. So it takes me back. I graduated over 11 years ago now, so sadly some of that pure mathematic knowledge has left me. But oh well. Alright, thank you very much, Sam Griffin. Have fun. I will see you Sunday. Well, my Sunday, your Saturday. So yeah. Alright, so new form data. That should work. Okay, so some of this is on a little math talk right now. So, did you know if you had n number of nodes to put on a surface of a sphere, not all of them are going to be equally apart if you tried. You can approximate it to an error of however much you want, depending on how long you want to calculate it for, but it's really hard. I had this problem quite recently that my old work was like, hey, we want to use 3JS, we want to do this sort of thing and stuff like that. We need all these nodes on a sphere and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that took me back to a lot of linear algebra. Luckily, someone had written a paper about doing that, but actually optimized it really fast. And I was like, great, I'm using this. And I essentially got the sphere out with the nodes, and they were reasonably spaced apart. I was pretty proud. God forbid if someone reads my code off that. Whoa. Alright, so did I refresh? I did now. Cool. That's what we want. So let's get the back end up and running. So let's uncomment this code. Let's get rid of the... oh, I got rid of the get here. So we are sending this to object data remove user. Okay, cool. Let's go to our views. Okay, object data, destination location, okay. NL, OPQ, RS. So, we want here, path, object data, I'll tell you what. Work smarter, not harder. So we don't have that yet, the remove user under the object data views. Please note, I am going to be breaking up this file soon as part of optimization. Just, not optimization, sorry, wrong word. Organization. God, I am really screwing up the O words tonight. Alright, cool. So, remove user, element OPQR. So, first things first, I am duplicating these. Def. Check destination, we do need it. Make it clean. Is this the 10,000? No. No, that's the old NearBeach, the 10,000 line of code. This is the friendlier version. God, that was huge. I have come far. I have evolved out of my need to put everything into one giant file. To be fair, SQLite did have just one file once. It no longer does. Oop. Was that the archive? Nope. I'm just showing everyone this is so I did at this particular point try and split stuff up, and I was kind of splitting stuff up. However, the view file was still 10,000 lines. So yeah. This one does have 1,000 lines in it, so it really is reaching that point where I'm like, I really need to clean this up. So what we're pulling through is we have request, destination, and location ID. Cool. And then what we want to do is required method, login, check destination. We don't have any permissions added on this yet. We are going to build the permissions up for this section very soon. Okay. So what we want is get the data. Send the. We need to build a form. So get the form data. Okay. So form will equal. This will be remove user form, and then it will be request dot post. All right. How many lines do you think you should have in your code file in general? Yeah, I'm seconding that depends. A lot of people like it's one of those sort of things, and where like some people like your functions can't be more than 25 lines, and I'm like, that's not feasible all the time, and depends what you call a line. So, for example, how many lines would you call that? Would you call it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Or would you call it 1? There's other times too where this is it. Essentially, this is not complex. This whole entire thing is insert data, check to make sure everything's fine with the form, extract the information from the form, get existing bugs we want to extract out. So it's a basic sort of script, and sometimes you just need those particular scripts that just happen. And sometimes you've got more steps that 25 lines can actually combine. So yeah, I kind of have an issue with people being like, oh, it's too big and stuff like that, and at the same time I'm kind of like, well, sometimes it does have to be that big. How can I split up the data, the object data views? I don't know yet. So I've got to find a pattern where I can split that up, and also think about other people too who are probably going to join the project and being like, okay, here's this object data view type of function that I want to create. What object data file should I put it under? So, whereas if I have one file, sure, it gets pretty big, but it's easy for, yeah, it's one of those weird things where it's hard to answer. Let's just say that. If you're on a big team, 10K line files will cause problems, yeah. But splitting stuff, more files, more for a single data to struggle and way through, yeah. In this sort of case, what I've done is I kind of split it up by object. Hence all my views are now kind of split up, that hopefully a newcomer will be like, okay, I'm building this thing for a project. I just need to get data from the back end. And then they're like, okay, they see this and they're like, oh cool, I'll use a project view. So yeah. Yeah, there are no real hard and fast rules. There are times like, I'm thinking this file needs to be split up. But it's not as bad as the old view file. So, yeah. Yeah, do what works for you, right? Yeah. And I'm not going to come across someone's file and be like, oh, it's just over 1,000 lines or something like that. So, yeah. If it's really, really huge, like what the old NearBeach was, probably suggest. Amateur, we have something like 2,000 endpoints. Oh, damn. It's a lot of endpoints. Yeah, oh. And I thought NearBeach was getting big. So yeah. That's a lot of endpoints. Like my URL file is pretty big. And this is another file which I'm thinking of splitting up. It's not too big. But I'm like, I can split it up into each of these different things. But yeah, no. Not yet. Alright, anyway, getting to the form. Ooh, forms is another one that I do kind of want to split up. It's not too big at the moment, so... But I know it'll get bigger. Okay, so we want... remove user. So that will belong above this. User form. This will be a model form. So form.model form. Just double checking I'm getting that right. Yeah, model form. All right, cool. So what we'll have is class meta field equals, and we're only going to do one username. And that's it. So this form will clean the data for us. So I need to key it in here. So user form, so this will be remove. I do have to put this in alphabetical order at one particular point. Oops. Oh, sorry. Alright, so we've got to make sure the form is validated. So if not form.is valid, return HTTP response bad request form.errors. Alright, cool. That just sends back an errors. Alright, cool. So we've just done that. Next thing is we've got a location, we've got a destination ID. I do know that I will eventually fix these up. So let's have a look at the Alright, I'm just needing to go into the back end. I want to do admin So we've got to re-add back in the whiteboard later. Opportunities, no. Object assignments. Assigned users, I think it is. Right, so I'm just finding the exact table I want. Alright. Okay, just wait. We've got the add user here. We'll find out where we do it. Form add user, user list, request post get list. Yep. Okay, cool. Single user, user instance. Submit object assignment. Object assignment. Change user assigned. Ah, so it is under object assignment. So, going back down here. Not tag all. No, remove user. All right. So what we've got to do. Delete all object, delete user from for destination and location IDs. Pretty simple. So what we want to do is we want to okay, so we're filtering for the objects at the moment. So what we want is, oh, we need the user. Get the user instance. So user instance equals user.objects.get, and we want the username equals form.cleaned data username. Alright, cool. Just because I like the look of that better. That's all. Personal preference. Okay, so assigned user equals the name, and then what we want is destination. Sorry. Oh, we're gonna pass this through somewhere. So we're gonna go update object assignment equals this. All right, cool. Username is this. There is an internal function that does this. All right. And custom add group link. Okay, customer list, get group list. Get group list, so object results. Now let's get the group list. No, I don't need that, not the group. I need the objects. Link list, link objects. Okay, cool. So object assignment project. Got to do this better. This can actually be done better. I'm coming back to this particular section of code and removing most of those if statements and actually having just a simple variable that pops in that will pop that up, populate that properly. It's just not like that at the moment. So this will get the project object information, get project. That has been, should be like that. So that's, that, yeah. Sorry. So we want the linked object. So we've got our function now. So what we've got to do, look at that properly, linked object. All right, so we've got our object assignment submit. All right, cool. Yep, we can do this. So remove user. So what we want is user, not user instance. Sorry, that's my bad. Oh, that should be user instance. Then update object assignment equals this, and then it would be update object assignment destination and location ID. It should be spelt right. Right, keying that like that. All right, cool. Just because I don't want that really too long. Comment the system. So using internal functions, find out, get the rel event data. All right, cool. So once that is done, what we want to do, object assignment dot update, and then what we need to do is deleted equals true. And then I think that's just a save. And then comment that. So update, update. Save data. I'm currently trying to build a virtual LAN tailscale and searching for remote desktop solutions. Any favorite service / product you use, maybe? Oh, good question. Good question. So, the one I use, either TeamViewer or Remnia. So this is what I use for remote desktop protocol under Linux. And I really should remove those two clients in there because I'm no longer part of that team, and I no longer work there. So yeah, that's for remote desktop protocol. Otherwise, stuff like remote desktop. Yeah, I've used TeamViewer, and I'm trying to think of what I used at the university, but it's been way too long. I used to be able to log in and control people's computers. And I have completely and utterly forgot what they used, but it was an awesome tool. I was getting sick and tired of trying to view get their them to share their screen and stuff like that. Real VNC is on my plan B list. I can't remember. Yeah, the only ones I really have used outside of that university job is TeamViewer and just remote desktop protocol. So yeah. Sorry, I just absolutely, it's blanked from my mind. But it was like a Windows thing. I couldn't connect to Mac, so there was that issue. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm terribly sorry. I've absolutely forgotten what I used. Anyway, we'll return HTTP response. It's just going to be a blank response because we just want that 200 response. So I am going to jump into the front end. I'm going to hit refresh. We'll hit delete. Failed with a 500 status. All right, let's reload and actually capture that 500 status. So I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see. All right, so that 500 status is the response. Model form has no model class specify. Oh, God, damn it. Knew I forgot something. Model equals user. Been searching quite some time for a possible solution. AnyDesk looks great, but I don't want to pay money. Oh, fair enough. AnyDesk was like 20 bucks a month. Ooh. Damn, I'm assuming that's a neural. You have to be careful with TeamViewer and AnyDesk. People are getting suspicious of both due to scammers in India and the like making customers install anonymized scam data. Yeah. Alright, cool. So, I just forgot one thing. Let's try this again. 400 error this time. Well, it's different, it's different. Username. Alright. Let's go to the front page. That should be sending the username. Alright, so request team leader. Okay, let's jump into the back end. Let's actually double check that I'm getting the fields correct. So let's no group. So username must have to be a capital. Alright. It's not a problem. Oh, okay, nope, that didn't work. Unnamed fields username specified. Just found, as often some things only show up after days lol. Remotely is an open source solution built in .NET. Nice. Is that the one I use? No. What do I use? Remia. I'm not pronouncing it. I'm just gonna put open sourced. Does it come up here? Oh, sorry. Ooh, is it 10 already? Damn. Alright. I'm getting out of that. I think Remediator is only for Unix-based OSs. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do use it to connect to Windows. PCs and stuff like that. Those two were actually Windows-based machines. But yeah, I do use it on Linux. So yeah, I don't know if it runs under Windows. And I've never tried it connecting to a Unix-based system because I am just so used to the terminal that I just don't. However, I was chatting with my co-workers being like, listen, in the future, if you ever need a jump server, seriously, just use a light version of Linux. Seriously, just strip it right down to just the essentials. All right. So we're getting a 400. So form data name. Am I? All right. Okay, I am going to put in a print statement. Yeah, the moment you get your Raspberry Pi and suddenly you have to do so much, it's so much to do. Yep. It's like, I've got plenty of time, oh, I'm going to order a Raspberry Pi, and then bang, everything just crashes land and some new and stuff like that. I had very little work to do for months and months and months, and then I was like, okay, I'm going to search for a new position, and the instant I put in my 4 weeks, I had a lot of work to do. So yeah, Murphy's Law, is it? All right, cool. What I'm going to do, print here. I am just going to go forms dot errors. Cool. It's meant to be singular form. Pi's a good, yeah. Alright, cool. Bang. We get a 400 error. Let's go down to our code. Username. A user with that username already exists. But we just want the instance of that user. We don't want... What? Where's our forms? Screw this. This is now a model form. With a capital F. That's how serious I'm being. Whoops. Alright, cool. Username equals forms dot char field required equals true. I don't know the max. At this moment, I don't care. I want to get some Arduinos, but my parents don't like the idea of me soldering in my bedroom. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, you gotta be careful with solder. I've got a friend who solders quite a bit. Okay, we've now got a 500 error. Okay, cool. So we're moving int object has no attribute save. Alright, that's fine. Garage is a good place. Somewhere where you can also vent it out too. That's perfectly fine if you're happy to carry it to their place. I've never had the need to solder. I still got breadboards and stuff like that where I can just plug in the wires and all that kind of stuff. I really got to sit down and actually clone my fob so I can actually get into the apartment with... So currently there's two things which annoy me, and this is why I want to do this. One is when I'm riding the bike, I have to take off my backpack. Sometimes the little strap gets caught around the bike seat as I'm taking it off. I don't know why, and I don't know how. And I have to pull out the tag and zip it, and then I go to put on my backpack, and I'm like, it's attached to the bike. The other one is when I drive my car back, and I have to actually turn off my car and then open it up. So I'm thinking of actually getting, we have stickers. So programming the stickers, they're extremely cheap. Worst case, I just draw a couple of stickers, that's fine. And then laminating them. So that way I can quickly have something waterproof and be able to like attach it on a piece of string and just boop. So I'm thinking of getting it can't be too heavy, right? Oh yeah, that's fine, that loop. Worst case, it turns out a little workout. Yeah, I don't think they're that heavy. They're about this big. And then you got the chuck. We're also talking about me. I can lift a fair amount, and I don't think they're heavy, but I can lift a fair amount. Just a little bit of a warning, be like, oh, okay. Anyway, getting back to this, we've got the object data. We get past this errors. All right, so user instance. Where do we get to? What line? So it has no attribute. Did I type in something wrong? So update user instance. Okay, I'm just gonna do the simple got here. I could also buy a trailer for my bike. Yeah, you can. Easily. Bike trailer. You can also buy the like bags that sit on either side. So yeah, you can easily buy these things. These ones you tend to put kids in them. But there's also bike side backpacks. Don't know what they're exactly called. But yeah, they're like this. So you can put more stuff there and so forth like that. I don't need something like that because I've got a, is it an arm's reach? Yes. Yes, it is. I've just got a Mac pack. Is it a Mac pack? I don't know. I'm like 50% sure it's a Mac pack. One of these bags that just fit everything in there for me. More dogs, yeah. Oh god. Okay, so what is it? Prams for cats. This is a thing. This is a thing now. All right. There is the bubble backpack for cats, which I think is a smart idea. So we have one of these in yellow. You can actually see it with the empty amber emote. Like so. We got it specifically for empty amber because we found that she didn't like the cage at all. She was stressed out and stuff like that. But something like this, she was happily. She was sitting in it. She was just staring. She just wanted to stare out at the world and have control. She didn't want to feel cramped and stuff like that. So, oh, there's the one we got. So yeah, one of these. And she was fine. But yeah, not a stroller, please. I have dignity. Oh, that does look adorable with the little jacket. Ah, but no with the stroller. Just no. No judgment to those who do it. I'm just not going to do it. Alright, let's find out. Yeah, no, it's the backpack. Yeah, so, do I have the full image on here? Where are my pictures? Oh, there they are. No, I don't. Ah, that's a bit of a disappointment. Oh, I think my partner just got home. Hello, I'm just streaming. You tired? No. Okay, fair enough. Are you going to go straight to bed? Okay, I'll be up soon. It is. Well, it's past 10 here. Sorry?
Lock Max outside.
No, I just haven't closed the cat door. And he's just meowing at the door. Oh, but there's a story behind that.
Oh, it's on the floor.
There's another story about that too. Okay, so here's where this gets more confusing. Fair enough, Dex. Let's hear it. So yeah, she was in this. The only reason why she's meowing is because there's a tram. So yeah, we just take him to the vet. Alright, cool. So I've got the print got here. Let's refresh. Oh, it deleted it. So it definitely got there. So it didn't like this save. So I don't need it. I've refracted both folders and artists to the new style code. Nice. And it works exactly the same way as it did before. That is great news. Alright, I'm just double checking one thing. Django update, ORM update. Oh, it's not? Oh, it's working. Oh, working exactly the same way. Ah, as in like it's working exactly the wrong, how you don't want it. Okay. Where's you? Yeah, I'm out of ideas at the moment. Just because I haven't actually used that library before. So it's something I will have to sit down and read. But feel free to share it in the Discord. And I'll see if I can actually have a deeper look into it. Alright. I just want to see. I'm just double checking one thing to make sure that. Well, this is. Tell you what, I can actually just test it. Okay, cool. Let's add user to project. Admin user, cool. Let's do a refresh. Okay, let's delete. 400, 200, yep, okay, cool. Let's refresh. That user should no longer be here. Great, alright. I'm going to say that is ready for retesting. Alright. Now, I'm going to do a little advanced search. So we want in progress confirmed. We just want NearBeach, nothing else. Let's do search. So we've got 17 bugs left, which is great news. Some of the, I'm just quickly having a look at which ones I want to focus on first. So cannot add team leader to groups. I want to actually fix up that very shortly, but I've got to design all that. RFC changed. RFCs are going to happen in the next batch. Oops, sorry. Welcome to next batch. Uploading a document onto local storage, not S3, will include the incorrect path. We want to... I think that's a duplicate bug. Welcome to NearBeach. Oh, something happened. Oh, I don't know what happened. Oh, thank you very much, Kruro99 for the follow. It is greatly appreciated. I do hope you're enjoying the content. I should bring down chat. We are just about to finish up. My partner's just gotten home. It's past 10 o'clock here. The neighbors will be a bit grumpy if I continue any longer. Scroll down to the module section, open up the... Click on, you can upload the document was uploaded to the user can alright, cool. Yep. That is ready for retesting. So 16 bugs now. A user with restricted access can still search for all. This is one thing we want to actually we can fix up. So we're going to go in progress for this one. Alright, now that one's done. That one is going to wait. We need designs on that one, sadly. Uploading document location, ask for AWS credentials. Oh, this one's, I'm going to have to do this one off stream, but I do want to actually do it. Unit test, that's a unit test. I'm going to have to actually search for more information on that. The change task table does not look at designs. Lazy load, that's blocked at the moment. Implementation of image uploading, that's next one. New organization duplication script should also, that's going to be the next one. Hey Max, how are you? Were you outside all that time? He's like, yes. Alright, submodules are still that's the next one. By the way, did you make the AWS SES email accounts? Yeah, I think. I forgot. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember what I did. I think I just did the no reply. I'm a little stuck. Okay. Could you pin me in Discord and I'll try and get to that tomorrow. So yeah, I'll see what I've done and how I did it, and then that way I can... I just need to refresh my mind. That's all. So yeah, more than happy to help. I made an user. Yep, I did that too. And with that, you should have the credentials to send SMTP and stuff like that. So yeah. All right, I'm just doing a refresh here, uploading documentation. We want to actually, yeah, in progress. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, well, we won't get all 6 done. So yeah, that knocks us down quite a number of bugs. So yeah, anyway, I am going to find someone we can raid channel. Let's do Timberdoe. Alright, I'm gonna start the raid. I'm gonna get him up here. I am going to switch camera. So yes, thank you very much everyone for joining this night. It has been great and it's just been a relaxing night. No big rush. Once again, we're down to 16 bugs. I've got to start, oops, we can hear him. I've just got to get all the testing done soon, get everything fixed up. So yeah, hopefully I'll have a release by the end of the year. I'll Soulburn, I was about to raid you. Oh, fair enough. Okay, yeah, it's a bit too late for me. I am going to raid Timberdoe. So yeah. Anyway, thank you very much for the offer. So yeah. Anyway, I better jump over. Time to double up then. Yeah. Oh, fair enough. Well, I think I'm going to be raiding in about a couple of seconds. So yes. Anyway, have fun. I'll see you guys over there. Thank you very much.
Yeah, afternoon. Probably with some racing.